In this video, I'll show you how to prune a mulberry tree that is already 10 years old. I have a mulberry tree. It's already 10 years old. I showed how to prune it when it was young, at 3 years old. Now look how much it has grown. There's still a slope at the bottom that I used. Here it has grown like this. There was a slope left at the bottom that I used for watering the tree. And now it has already grown to a height of 5 meters. I try not to let it grow too tall because mulberry trees tend to grow to large sizes, and it would be inconvenient to harvest since it becomes gigantic and falls apart and spreads out when it drops. For pruning, we will need sharp pruners, a pole saw, and regular pruners, as well as a ladder to reach the upper parts, and regular pruners, and also a step ladder to reach the upper parts of the tree. First of all, I will cut off all the water sprouts that grow vertically upward. If we leave them, the tree will be very tall and inconvenient for harvesting. You need to cut the branch right at the base, leaving no stubs. In the future, it didn't grow any more water sprouts like this one. These branches are called dwarf branches. They are very vigorous, thick at the base, and need to be removed, especially if you do not plan to increase the height of the tree. Then we cut off the branches that go vertically or almost vertically downwards. There is poor lighting here. There will be no harvest, so we remove them. We also cut off all the branches that are growing inward towards the tree's crown. Also cut them right down to the root. We also cut off the dry branches and smaller twigs. They look different and they appear more gray and brittle. The bark on such branches is cracked. It peels off easily. They break without any problems or effort. And we prune all the branches that extend into the neighboring area. We prune the branches so that the last twig goes down. This way, the crown will develop downwards and sideways, but not upwards. I will cut the largest branches that shape the crown using a chainsaw. And lastly, you need to trim the young growth by 1/3 on the branches you plan to keep. We prune with a sharp pruning shear also, above the upper bud, about 1 centimeter, with a straight cut. I plan to keep these branches, so I stimulate thickening of branches, and I'm pruning by 1/3. This is how I manage to prune the mulberry tree. I prune it like this every year. I don't let it. It should grow upwards so that it becomes sprawling and easy to harvest. Keep in mind that with this type of pruning, the branches grow upward vigorously, so there is a little more work in the spring than usual. But it's worth it for the convenience of picking the harvest. Mulberries.